Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox tutorial. Today I have for you a revive system, a simple revive system. So let's just get started to it. So the second you get the model, what you have to do, so this is what the model will look like. What you have to do is open up animation editor because you need to publish the animation yourself or it won't work. Click on the dummy and it should show up to this screen. So you should edit like that, and so you get this simple animation when you go into 4. Make sure it's priority. Is an action, export it, you get the ID, and just put it here somewhere like that. Just like put the ID here because you're gonna need it. You're going to need it. You're going to put your weapon starter pack, but you can make it fit to your game and just give it to the player. Put this in a server script here, and that's all you have to do. So I'm going to show you a quick demo of it. Note to you guys, make sure when you ask for stuff, make sure this is not multi-systems, not multi-ideas. Only like one system, so I don't make game kits as of yet. I plan to do so in the future because I don't have the time to do those like make all these games fresh because I got work to do. I got other stuff to do in Roblox, but that's all. Put the time to upload here. So anyways, so just let it load for a while. All right. So make sure you open up the animation editor, click that, and export the animation as your own animation, because I own the animation. So unless you make your own, the animation won't work. You have to replace the animation ID as your own. So how it works is load. All right. So this is you. So I'm the second player. We both can walk normally. And just cycle to the next one. We can both walk normally. Oh, there you go. We can both walk normally. However, if I was to kill this other player, or me, I guess player one, see how it's gradually increasing its health. It'll wait until it's red health, then it'll go into that screen where it lands on the floor. So for the other player, it will look like this. You're crawling on the floor. You're crawling on the floor. This is very slow. Like you need to get revived. So how it works is you can click on the player's torso. It will revive its health to like 80 and take your health away because that's how revival works really. So if I was to click right now, boom, it took my health. And then it revived the player's health, and now the player can walk normally. This is how revival works, and I guess that's what I'm guessing. I think yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else than that. So yeah, that's it. This is that simple. However, I need to check if it's not enabled. Yeah, it's not enabled. Yeah, yeah. Let me just do a little quick addition here. Script parent head children if x name equals billboard GUI x is short that. Alright, so how it works is first let's start with the weapon. The weapon is simple. Make sure you know that only one script does damage. That's why I said all the 0 here. Because I just want to put a basic animation with sword, lunge, and swing. But only one script must do the damage unless you know the basis of scripting and you can find a way around it. So I suggest you don't know if you know how to edit it. Don't edit at all. So this local damage is how much damage you have, and the revive point is the point at which you want the player's health to be before they can get revived. Take note that the damage can never be higher than the revive point. I'm gonna explain this right now, because if you were killing a player and you saw this 25 damage and their revive point is at 20, if their health was at greater than like 22 and you do 25 damage, the script checks if it's greater than 20. And if you were to slash the player, of course your character would automatically die because 22 like minus 25 or 20 minus 25 would be way below 0. Yeah. So make sure the damage is never greater than revive point. It's just common math. You don't want how much damage you do to be greater than how much the bare minimum of the revival point. So if you were to make it 20, make it at least 25 here. So make sure it leaves a little bit of health when the player's at low health. Make sure it's a cooldown so it doesn't does do damage every time it touches it. Just every time you swing and touch, not constant touch. That's pretty much it for that part. Now the main script is quite simple. You need to worry about this. What this does is when the player joins, it removes the normal Roblox health script, which is it regens your health because you don't want people to like you don't want it to regen if you're getting revived at least because you want that's the whole point of revival. You want to regen their health yourself and clones this to the player itself. That's all it does, and yeah, just moves the Roblox health script and just replaces it with this one. Now, it looks scary at first, but what you do is make sure the revive point here is the same as the revive point here. And you're going to remove this ID with your own ID, the one I told you to export as your own. You're going to replace that with your ID, this R15. If you want to make it R6, make your own R6 animation, I guess. And so that's what you have to do. Don't worry about this. Just check every time your humanoid health is getting changed or any properties do, but we're checking for its health. If its health is greater than the revive point, that means you're um like it's less than your revive point. That means you're good for the revive animation. That means you're very low health. So it's gonna make your character go super slow, no jumping power at all. Clones this to the designated parts. So you're gonna root part for these two and head for these two. For this one is clearly just as we have a click, so it's not really that much. And of course, place the animation and makes the click sector clickable. Then I'll check again. So if you have every time it changes its health. However, if you have a pretend you were on the floor and somebody revived you, of course your health will go back to a higher point than the revive point. I'll check that, stop the animation, destroy the thing in the Bable GUI. For some reason it doesn't destroy here. But this is the click these two are in the unit root part. So when the player clicks this the revive thing, it'll check if the person trying to revive the player has a bare minimum of 70 health. Because you don't want players with 2 health reviving players with like 20 health. That makes no sense. They need at least 70 health because it's going to subtract 50 from their own health. That's how revival works. You can take a bit of your life for give it to their life. So I guess 50 is a bit much. I'll just do like 20 of their health and changes the health of the other player to 80. Or if you want to make it literal, you do like p2 dot health plus 20, so minus 20 plus 20. Changes the walk speed and jump power back to normal and destroy the billboard joy. I guess doesn't work, so I'll just do that. Destroy that. I'll destroy that. And destroy the conductor and remove the script and remove the conductor. Just resets everything. That's pretty much how it works. Really simple. There's nothing hard to it. Just make sure you keep in mind change the revive point here is the same as the revive point of the weapon. Damage can never be greater than a revive point. And the animation, make sure it's your own ID, your own animation, because it won't transfer unless you open this on upload the animation yourself as your own, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing much to explain. So I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out, and yeah.